Okay, my computer swapped microphones from the good one I just got to the webcam. So that's why I sound like poop this time. I apologize. Yeah, found out after. Whoop-de-doo. All right. I'm here with historic Singleton for the midweek event. I think this is pretty fun. It's a weird one, right? Because you get a treasure every upkeep, including the person who goes on the play too. So you can play a 2-drop turn one, and it seems like a lot of people are doing creature-based things, trying to play twos, threes, fours really early, and killing it all is proven to be very effective. I haven't lost too much with a strategy like this, and yeah, so I'm gonna try it. It's weird to play. I mean, I'm not gonna try it. I've already played a bunch of it. What am I talking about? It is weird to play Ulamog. It might be better as something else. Every time it's in my hand, I never really get to Ulamog. And if I was gonna get to this, I'd almost prefer it to be like a Masterminds acquisition for some dirty sideboard nonsense, as opposed to just this. But I mean, it's in it. It's in it to win it. So it's in it for now. Actually, you know what? I've convinced myself. I want Davriel. Yeah, I want Davriel instead, actually. I think that's better. Just a better early play. Alright. Anything else to say? No, not really. Stealing cards is weird, but this is proven to be quite effective so far. I don't know what else to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Okay. Opponent opponent didn't want to play that game. mm. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. You know what? Yeah. Remember, we get a treasure. If it wasn't for this treasure, this obviously you can't keep this. But with this treasure thing, you can. Everybody has a revel in riches or whatever it's called. I don't know. I think the art is revel in riches. White source with no turn one play. Interesting. So I'm not going to play Shieldred. I seen a white. I'm looking at a white source here. I'd rather languish. My opponent had something they could cast. I think. Strange. Mono white. All right. Well, if they're not going to do anything, it basically has to be a flash spell right now. Okay, I didn't draw a land, so I will play Jace. If you mana tithe me, I guess congratulations. I think this is the worst format for mana tithe though, because of all the treasure tokens. Probably shouldn't play mana tithe in a format like this. Just looking for land here. Okay. So maybe Wandering Emperor, but it was castable on 2 mana, so maybe the nothing. Approach the Second Sun is kind of where I'm leaning towards now, maybe? Some sort of slow white control deck. No? Yes? We went down 3 treasures, but we really only went down like 1 because I found a land off of Jace. Alright, what does this do? It's an anthem that O-rings something later, as in basically next turn. So, do I play Shieldred? Nah, I don't want to spend my treasure token. This Hullbreaker Horror can undo some of this nonsense. So that's probably Doomscar, which means I really shouldn't cast a board wipe. I mean, a creature. Okay, so do I just play another threat? I think I can just wait. Do I wait? I mean, is it getting better for me if I wait? No, I'm not going to play Liliana. They have an onboard answer to it. I'd rather just Hullbreaker at some point this game. Okay. Interesting card to see when there hasn't appeared to be a wide range. Like they're not interested in flipping this. It's kind of interesting. Tasha's not bad. Tasha is something I can cast. Um, actually, Tasha's the only thing I can cast after flashing this in. So I guess I just won't cast it now till the Hullbreaker's in play. Opponent's drawing a whole bunch of lands. Karn the Great Creator is banned in this format, so you can't shut down your opponent's treasures. Okay, it wasn't what I thought it was. I can still Hullbreaker and then Languish. Bounce this ossification. You know what? I think I'm going to play it just really slow. Oh, I can't kill them because they're 5/5s. Wow, that's really bad, huh? Alright, so I can Tasha and then take 16. I kind of don't like it, but I don't have a choice. And pass. So they all get -1/-1, and then they can die to the Languish. It's not really great, but... They can also just wait a turn. It'd be Galaxy Brain for them to wait a turn, but they can O-ring this with the Anthem in play, and then not swing, and then I lose this effect for the next turn cycle. And then I'm dead because I can't Languish. Alright, Adeline makes a 2/2, which becomes a 1/1. Oh, they sent 2 to Tasha. Oh, they have to, right. They have to send 2 to Tasha. Otherwise it doesn't die. Okay, so Adeline's problematic as well. I need, like, Crux of Fate, which I don't think is in my deck currently. Okay, so... I can play this and bounce Adeline. Does that make sense? I think I'd rather just block Adeline in combat. Is this a sorcery or any time? You can do this whenever you want. Okay. So maybe my best bet is to just guarantee I get rid of it now. No, I'm gonna Hullbreaker block. I'm just debating if I should, because minusing now guarantees I get rid of this. I should probably guarantee I get rid of it as opposed to like not guaranteeing I get rid of it. I think this is forced here. If they have a combat trick or something that gave it like protection, I'm pretty much dead. So, all right, good, good. That's not a threat. SRAM? Have they cast? They've cast a single aura. All right, I guess that makes sense then. Yeah, let's leave up Hullbreaker finally. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that one. Okay. Um, I'm pulling ahead just more and more is the problem. Do I just play? Yeah, let's just play a Wormcoil. Screw it. Okay. That almost kills me. Let's look for a card that makes it so I don't die. Extinction event on even? Yeah. I lose my tokens, but so be it. Let's just send them in and then extinction. And I have not played a land. I'll just sign in blood. Let's let's do this. Oh my. Why not? Hey, I actually hit something. I didn't expect to hit a card there. Figured they'd be holding the land. They drew another instant. Yep, they drew an instant. So it could be the Wandering Emperor. It could also be something I'm just very uninterested in bumping into, so I'm gonna respect everything and not attack. Yeah, I'm not gonna get hit by Wandering Emperor. Oh my god, it was Wandering Emperor. What? They're one of Wandering Emperor. Oh man, feels good, man. That's funny. Oh yes, I respected it. Oh man, see that's the knowledge. That's the information you pick up when the game like holds priority on your own turn. It's like, oh, they have an instant, so they can draw a card with the 2/2. Yep. All right, another annoying draw, but so be it. Oh, they should have done it on my turn. They don't draw a card now. Yeah, they should have done that on my turn. That was a bit of a misplay. Because this only triggers once a turn. Could have done it differently. Shark Typhoon. Okay. Haven't. In all the games I've played so far, I hadn't actually used that one to just sit and play, so I guess I'll do that. This is a depressing threat. I know my window's open, so you can probably hear all the 50 motorcyclists in my city just speeding around, but I had to put my AC in. Backup, flying, first strike, lifelink. Okay. Sure. That's kind of a neat card. I think I will kill it. Oh, they were going to draw land if I let that happen, but there's obviously no way to know that. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's get rid of this Thoughtseize. Ashiok. Ashiok can get rid of anything forever. Alright, yeah, this is probably game. I'm just going to get back my shield, not Shieldred, my Liliana. And suppose that is all I'm going to do? Yes. So I've just got a wall of nonsense that my opponent can't really do anything about. Okay, Skrelv makes something unblockable. Oh no, but the sharks are blue. The sharks are blue. And I also currently have a white card. Alright, never mind. Not as good as it looks. And a Fenza, sure. Surprised how long my opponent's able to stay in this. Oh, they did it again. Alright, so my opponent's not aware of the Tasha's or Takasia's welcome Castle Ardenville. They should be doing it on my turn. They'd be drawing twice as much. Don't know what they could possibly draw to get out of this, but drawing 2 is better than drawing 1. Obviously. So, do I trade attackers in the air? I think I do, because I have Scarab God. And I think the attack favors me. I could probably swing at this too. Like, they pretty much have to trade, because their 4/4 is never crashing in with all the sharks in the way anyways. Yeah. And now I can steal stuff out of their graveyard. Suppose that was also a thing that could happen. Drawing cards. Alright, so I just play this and I sit behind it. I think I have too much value here. The Scarab God is just gonna... They have to play against their entire deck, like, again. Because I get to get the whole graveyard. I wonder if Portal to Phyrexia could come in. Maybe? They can give unblockable, and then the shark can block it. Looks like they're doing that. I'm not sure if my opponent is aware that the sharks are black. They might not be paying attention to that. Because this just trades with the 2/2 shark, and that's not really doing anything. Oh, wait, no, Scarab God just prevents everything anyways, so it actually doesn't matter. I think I'll still just block with the sharks. I'm not gonna do anything else. Yeah, I don't think my opponent's aware that these are blue. Shieldred removal? What's this? The only reason you respond to this trigger is to shield. Nope, I got nothing. Exile all creatures. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna attack their graveyard so they can't get back something that could be a problem in the future. Assuming they have the other half of this, I suppose I'll just reanimate that. I just want it out of the game. Alright. That's really cool. I like my opponent's deck. For a mono white deck, they have done a very good job at like not losing the game. So they have a 16/16 that I do have an answer to. Kind of. If they make a creature token, then I actually don't. But it doesn't have trample or anything. Alright, I want more black mana. They also have basically one turn before I get my Liliana ultimate. Then the game is even more tough. I can Snapcaster Mage discover the formula, which seems greedy. But the value. The value. They don't have to do this now. It does not have summoning sickness. But I'm glad that they did. Creature token. They could have waited. This does not. It doesn't have summoning sickness if you make it a creature on your own turn. Was this raise the alarm? Oh, sure. So be it. Oh no, my Shark Typhoon. No. Alright, so I'll make a... I'm still gonna flash Discover back, just so I can make a Shark. And then I Ultimate Liliana, and that is El Gamerino, yep. Because if it wasn't for the fact that Liliana makes them sacrifice lands, they might have just stayed in the game longer. But yeah, I don't know. After, like, I don't know. That was a crazy game. That was probably the longest game. Oh, this certainly was the longest game I've played in this format so far. And it was against a mono white deck, huh? It had some big white creatures, kind of. Big X spells. It wasn't Doomscar. It was this thing, which was not on my radar. Sunfall. Yeah, that was interesting. Running a bunch of creatures and a bunch of sweepers is extremely odd, right? This is what happens when you do that. You got rid of all my stuff, but you got rid of your stuff. And you don't have planeswalkers like this or value engine cards like Memory Deluge. So, I don't know. I mean, this isn't bad, right? If they did this correctly, this game would not be over, right? I think they'd have 4 shots, maybe even 5 additional cards throughout the course of this game if they were doing this correctly. Which would have changed this game entirely, right? Like, they could have had a hand alongside of mine, and then who knows what would have happened. But, alright, cool game. Rosewater intended. Ooh, I'm going to keep this. Shieldred has been in a lot of my hands, but I want the discard spell, so. Alright, can I mess you up something fierce? All of this doesn't seem great. I'll just get rid of this. I like Line Up the Shot as a card, but I don't know if it's any good here. So I think I'm going to play my Planeswalker. On an empty board in early, I'd rather have this in play. And just attack my opponent's clock by threatening this ultimate at some point. They didn't tempo naturalize my treasure? Wow. Wow. Sure, they turn the treasures into real lands. You got it. Oh, no, they don't go into play. Ooh, ugh. Okay, never mind. I don't like this card. Probably shouldn't be playing it. I don't agree with that card. They got rid of treasure tokens to put lands in hand, but they didn't really need lands because they already had one. Yeah, I don't. This should be explosive vegetation or something. Okay, so I can play Shieldred and still leave up Essence Scatter, so I will. Do I even need to Essence Scatter this? I mean, they'll probably scoop right when I Essence Scatter it anyways. Essence Scatter it anyways, but who knows? Oh no, they have the stupid bite down. That's right. All right, fine. It's a one-sided fight too, so I don't get to fight back. Okay, let's do this and then Edict or yeah, let's just Edict so I don't have to spend resources. Yep. My opponent, if they couldn't deal with the ultimate, just gave up. That's fair. Oh yeah, so it was actually a good idea to play that instead of Shieldred. It was just the early Liliana was just gonna get them right. This is kind of slow, but it runs with it ramps up. It ramps up, and my opponent also doesn't really have anything. They're mono green, so not too many things can fly in their deck. I guess there is old Gnawbone, but yeah, the zombies are just gonna do it. Hmm. 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 Shieldred again. Oh my god. Uh, I don't like this. I mean, this isn't necessarily a creature mana dork thing. So should I kill it with Davriel is the question. Probably, so they don't poop out multiple treasure tokens and keep the board clear. I think I gain an insane amount of tempo by killing this, so I will. Maybe I keep mill, sack this, and get a 1/1 for each creature. Okay, so maybe they mill themselves? I should play one of these two. I guess Shieldred, because it seems mono green. Oh no, there's blue. I mean, this is blue at least. But it could just be mono green, because the treasure will give you the blue mana. Oh, these prey upon effects, dude, I swear. When I play Historic Brawl, I never see these. But when my opponent has them, they're always like super good. I hate it. I hate it. It's not fair. I want to win. I want to win. I deserve it. Alright, let's get rid of stuff. I didn't hit a land, so maybe this makes sense. Instead of seek new knowledge. I just basically get the treasure token back if I... Oh, didn't hit a land. Okay, not good. Not good. Do I just cycle this? I think I will. I think I will. I think it's really important that I hit my lands, so I'm going to try. I also gain life. I don't know. It's sort of free. Should I attack? No idea what they're holding up. Alright, hit the land. Should I attack, though? This is mono green. There's two cards in play. I mean, two mana sources. I can't expect... Like, I'm not going to play around Ambush Viper the whole game. If they have, like, a giant growth, fine. It's just a 2-for-1. Oh, no, there's a blue source. Okay. It has a, what, a shield counter? Oh, if you control it. They don't control it. All right. So it doesn't have that. All right, so I should probably kill that immediately with Vraska, turn it into a treasure? Or should I mean that's the only thing that makes sense to me. I don't yeah, all right. If I draw a land, I suppose I will play Liliana? Nope. This is a non-token, so I can't specifically Shieldred's Edict it. I think they have some sort of protection spell, but I don't think that really matters. Because, I mean, as long as I have a Shieldred, it doesn't really matter if my opponent has a Shieldred. I There's nothing in green that could respond to this in a reasonable way, right? What on earth is going on? Are they trying to get into my head or something? If it's a protection spell, I'm not gonna not do this. I'm not gonna just not do this. Like, okay. Oh, okay. It's another prey upon effect. Good lord. The Phyrexian treasures turn them into this art, which is kind of cool. I like that. All right, you can't get hit by this again. Reach and trample. Sure. Land, please. No land. Shieldred, I mean, Liliana would have won the game on the spot. I guess I can double bounce. I could just bounce this thick boy and... Oh, I guess my opponent gave up? Unless there's something weird they can do to gain life? No. Alright. They just went through blocks. Oh, there is a life gain card, huh? What is this? Nope. Alright. No, siree. Hmm. Am I not thought seizing on one? I think I'm actually not going to thought seize turn one with a hand like. If I had a black source, I would, but I'm not getting rid of my treasure. Alright, paid off. Paid off quite nicely, actually. Okay, so they do have that. Let's get rid of that. That's annoying. Do I Thoughtseize again? Is it stopping anything that I'm scared of? Not really. Can't be convinced. I will get rid of a land here to Siphon Insight. Or a treasure. Because I can at least hit a land. Hmm. I think I want the removal spell. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Is that a dragon? It is a dragon. Rip. Rip Cruxy. Rip Crux of Fate. So let's Snapcaster Thoughtseize. I mean, if my opponent only plays one threat, I don't really care, right? Yeah, let's just pass. If they play another creature, I can Liliana. Okay. That's not the end of the world. Lands are fine here. Alright, so I have a pretty good Liliana. In fact, I kind of need it to hit a land. I will hide what I have stolen from my opponent. It has to be this turn, right? Yeah, this turn. So they couldn't do it right now. They can't do it right now, rather. I also stole one of their Planeswalker removal spells. Kind of funny. Okay. Sure. Always plussing. What am I getting rid of to kill this? Crux of Fate? If we're at a one-for-one basis, I guess that makes sense. And as much as I'd love to hold on to this land in the sideboard, I'm just gonna not do that. I could have gotten rid of Shieldred as well, because they have removal, but I don't know. Maybe getting rid of a creature makes more sense. Eye of Vecna. Whoa. Okay. It's like a Maze Mind's tome, but you lose life instead of gain life. They're leaving up a removal spell, and there's not really anything I can do to make them not use it, right? There's not much I can do. Start with an attack. I'll just play Ashiok. I kind of want to bounce this Eye of Vecna, but I also want to just make tokens. This does mean they get to draw a card, but they do lose life, and it costs mana to activate, so... Alright, good. Want to just see stuff like that happen. I guess this only costs like 1 mana, kinda, because you can... Oh, they didn't use it. What? Okay, that's weird. I guess it's a good thing I didn't bounce it. I feel like you absolutely have to use it here, right? You have 2 cards, you're falling behind. Okay, well this is a reason not to, because you get to kick this. But Decay don't... These don't block, right? Yeah, these don't block. I guess it's better... Yeah, alright, fine. No debate from me. Do I play Obliterator? Yeah. If they have a removal spell, so be it. I am not going to lose life, and I kind of want to see that last card in their hand. Should I Thoughtseize? It puts Snapcaster into play. I guess it's fine. It's another blocker. I get to see what's going on. Oh, okay. Well, that was good. And no attack. You get to reanimate something, sure. Is it non-token from Ebondeath? Yes. No, it's not. Any card. So if anything dies, they get to cast that. Okay, fine. Yep. I think my Planeswalkers are a little bit better. But these do have Decayed, so they can't block. They cannot sacrifice these zombies to the Phyrexian Obliterator. So, because they're all going to die in combat. I draw a ton of cards, too. Ooh, could they have ultimated this maybe? They did -3 just now. They might have been able to ultimate this. It starts at 4? Maybe. Yeah, they could have ultimated their Lolth. Hmm. But they didn't. I don't think I want to give them the chance. Um, I'm gonna just do this. They have a land. Oh no, they don't. They had something I get rid of. It doesn't matter. All right, so there's not really any way they can come out of this. I forgot to activate my planeswalkers. It really doesn't matter. Combat damage. Okay, maybe the Lolth emblem actually doesn't do anything. Oh no, they blew up the planeswalkers. Oh no. Well, shoot. They get their Lolth back, right? It's only their graveyard. They can't steal my Shieldred or anything like that. All right, so for someone who had to sack a bunch of permanents to Obliterator, they're pretty good. Oh, they didn't. Okay. They didn't get back what I thought they would. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and then drown in Ichor, getting rid of my land, proliferating my Liliana, and I guess I'll swing. Actually, let's just Windmill Slam Shark Typhoon and not attack. I'm the one with the inevitable clock. Interesting. Okay, yeah, you can play that card. Interesting. They forced the trade. It makes sense because it's going to die anyways. It's got Menace. I can't just freely block. I lose a Snapcaster. Sure. Oh, this flies. I keep forgetting it flies. I'm like, it's on my radar, and I'm like, all right, Ebon Death, but it flies. It flies. All right, all right. I could have milled myself Liliana and picked up, I don't know, Obliterator Snapcaster. There's ways to do it. It's really not gonna kill me though. Obviously, it doesn't matter that much. So they can't stop the plunder, but I don't really want to plunder. It doesn't matter. This just reads I just steal a card out of their deck basically, or I get a copy of it. I don't steal it. Don't you draw removal? What is this? Don't you dare draw removal. No. All right. Very well. Fair enough. Sure. I think if they block with Ebon Death, they can cast it again because the token died. I think. This doesn't have a... Well, it does have a name. I don't know how tokens work with Ebon Death. We're about to find out. Um, it has Flash. I guess I should have played... No. Yes, I should have played Scarab God in response. I could have stole it. Yep, I could have stole Ebon Death if I played this first. Not really a big deal. I'm not really going to die to it, but something to have considered. Oh, now I can just exile it. Well, that's toxic. Sure. They get priority before I'm able to steal it. So let's just block it with something like this. Wait, no, that makes no sense. Let's not lose our 4/4. Let's do this. But yeah, they get priority back. I can't actually steal Ebon Death, but opponent sees the writing on the wall. I mean they're dead on the they're just dead, right? And they were probably in a terrible position because Languish was also really good against what I saw. Hmm. All right. I don't really want to plunder on one. Oh. Okay. Get rid of Shark Typhoon. That's pretty interesting. I do now kind of want to plunder on turn one. Oh, cool. Very surprised to not see any play. Um, uh, all right. I mean, yeah, let's just run this out then. They can't have anything. Unless they're not just mono black. But it could be Hero's Downfall, maybe? I don't know. It looks like a removal spell, yeah. I'd rather not see Village Rites or something. Sure. Sap Vitality. That's kind of neat. Oh man, everyone's busting out the Shieldreds. Alright, I'm always killing it, so I might as well do it in a point where I'm not losing life. Oh, I should have used Hero's Downfall. That's my bad. That's my bad. Should have downfalled it. Not a big deal. Oh well, hopefully. Missing lands. Alright, so do I just Stinger for lands? I think I'll just not. I think leaving up removal is just better at this point. The other Shieldred. Sure. That's unfortunate. Okay, so do I play Dracula? I think I will. I think they have removal in their hand, so plussing makes more sense, and just running away with the game with cards is better. So let's do that. Let's run away with the game. Target player mills 2. You milled me. Okay. Alright, my opponent started playing very strange cards. They went all of this, and like, alright, cool, and then they played these. You got it. Alright, so again, I think there's a bunch of removal in their hand. Maybe it's still worth it. It's not like the removal's going anywhere if I don't do this anyways. And I'll leave up Discover the Formula and Heroic Downfall. Or I keep calling it Heroic Downfall. Hero's Downfall. Okay. What does this flip into? Sure. Let's make sure we actually cast our spell. Okay, this will give me a lot of information. I almost want to swing first, but if they kill this in response, so be it. Meat Hook and Black Suns. All right, let's take that. And let's make another token and downfall this thing. And pass? Yeah. Snapcaster is 1, and downfall is 2, and that never changes. So I can do that right now. Okay. I still have a blocker. I guess I'm poised into using it. Do I use it? I mean, yeah. I need to keep... I would really like to keep this thing around, so... Does it matter which one I use? Not really. Doesn't matter. I guess I... Oh, I can't cast it. I don't have double black. Right. Never mind. Alright, so Sheoldred's Edict... I mean, it wouldn't have really done anything. It would have kept one of my creatures around, I guess. My Snapcaster wouldn't be dead. It's not really a big deal. I mean, alright, it didn't matter. They could just kill it anyways. It doesn't matter. Opponent is Hellbent, so this is probably impossible to win. Too many resources. Do I play this? Why not? Oh, hey. Nicol Bolas. Nicol Bolas's plus is really bad with the treasures, but my god, do I like me a Bolas. Oh. Alright, we lost Count Dracula. Opponent's doing a good job for someone stuck on 3 lands, huh? They've only drawn 3 lands this game. That's actually kind of crazy, huh? That's really funny. Alright. I'm just having a good time, though. Yeah. I mean, I'm just going to keep attacking. It's just too many resources, right? I probably should have just made Ashiok tokens and not plussed it to draw cards. I don't really need anything out of my deck. I just want a bigger board presence, right? Something like that. Oh, alright. So this is really, really, really good. I think I only lost 2. No, I think I only... Let's see. I lost against Mono Red. And I think that was my only loss. Yeah, I only lost against Mono Red. So this list is farming people. If you want your like daily wins until this event ends, I'd run something like this. Don't get baited into running a bunch of counter magic when it's not really necessary, right? Like just... You don't have to just play a bunch of answers to everything, and it doesn't matter how expensive those answers are when you have a ton of treasure tokens, right? If your opponent vomits their hand into play early, any of your sweepers will probably just make them lose instantly because they played like 3 creatures by turn 2 or something, and you're like, alright, turn 3, board wipe, and they fall behind. So many planeswalkers that incur a ton of value too, that are all basically must-answer threats. Yeah, this is the difference between 160 cards, right? This is only 60. Regular historic is 100, and you don't have a commander. I really like this format. It's one of those formats I wish was around more. I think it'd be really cool, but it isn't. But yeah, this is very good. I like this a lot. You don't even need to splash the red shock lands, honestly. They might be better off as check lands just to save you the life. But, I don't know, maybe guaranteeing they come in untapped all the time is slightly better. But you don't really need the red sources, and certainly don't need a white source for just Void Rend, which is really cool. And I think there's definitely some sort of 5-color deck that would be interesting to play. I don't know what it would look like. Playing ramp spells is kind of weird with the treasure tokens, but if you're going to go that route, you might have to play some anyways, like Cultivate, but I don't know. Let me know what you thought about this deck. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.